It's not just the speed. I mean, in the game in general, the practice is, they call it mother of the skill. So you just need to practice and practice and practice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the Egyptian king, Mo Salah. And while he is super fast, he's so much more than just a pace merchant. So we decided to have a talk about how you improve as a striker with your touch and your movement. Because, as he said, it's not all about the speed.
So, looking back when you were a kid, you grew up playing on all these muddy, rough pitches, right? What did you learn back then? Which skill or attribute did you learn that you still do?
Yeah, I can say just in an easy way, when you play in a bad pitch, when you get a good pitch, it's easy for you to play to do whatever you want. So basically, when I was young, I grew up, I do learn some skills, so I use it even now, sometimes, not always. But, I learn a lot from that.
Yeah. Was there anything like, is it how the ball bounces and does it give you better touch?
No, you have to be careful because you have to focus in the game 100% where the ball will bounce, because when you have a good feel, you know where the ball was bound. But when you have the feel like that, when your ball is bound, you have to look where the ball will pound exactly, because maybe it could be somewhere higher than drop there. But other skills, like I prefer to use it like my body more in that, because I used to do that with my body, fake movement, and that use it as skill.
You seem to be here, then everywhere, always at the right place at the right time. Maybe it's because you're just faster than 99% of all the other players.
Not really.
But is it something that's just natural to you, making the right runs, or have you studied other players to learn how to position yourself right?
I think I do both. I mean, I do study other players, the striker, the great strikers before, and I do study the opponent. And I do watch the game, how they play, where they should be, where they move, how they move, and where I should be. Also, I see my games, the one, for example, I played last game, a game before. We do have time for that, so I do study myself. So I see if I could be in a better position than that. That's something helped me a lot, and also I follow the last thing to follow my intuitions.
So do you think as a pro it's also important to not just do things on the pitch but also look back and learn?
Has to be. You have to spend your time in the right way. So you have to study the team you will play against. You have to see where you should be and where you were in the position. I mean, so you have to learn from that.
So what's the key advice you can give to all the young people watching there? How to improve speed like Mo Salah?
It's not just the speed. I mean, in the game in general, the practice is, they call it mother of the skill. So you just need to practice and practice and practice. So when you do something for first time, second time, third time, it's always difficult in the beginning. But when you practice, that's how you score, and your mind and subconscious, automatic, is get it, and you can just feel free to do it.
It's pretty good advice. Thank you so much, man. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
So being a dangerous modern striker isn't all about speed. Of course, pace is good, but hopefully Mo Salah's advice gave you a bit more insight into how a top-level striker thinks, and how much even a guy with insane levels of speed like him actually spends preparing and training. Now, if you like Salah as much as I do after this interview and want to rock his X19 hardwired boots, remember to pick them up from unisportstore.com right now. And then also hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to get many more videos from us in the future. And with that, guys, we're signing off. Cheerio.